Hi everyone, welcome to week 3. I thought this is the easiest way to get you some information so I'm not bombarding you with emails. Um, just wanted to update you for this week. It's a little bit lighter than, sorry if you hear my kids, a little bit lighter than last week. So we'll have the threaded discussion with the case of Ruth and then your first theory quiz. The quiz is 15 questions and it's just on the Corey text. So just talking about like the ethics, the authenticity as a counselor, just the basic introduction, and then psychoanalytic theory. I don't believe there's any Adlerian, so just what we've done up till the start of week 3. Okay. Second, so last week was a lot of stuff. I got a lot of emails about turning it in late, things didn't get done, which is totally understandable. I know we're going through a lot right now with like sickness, obviously, the pandemic, a lot of extra anxiety and stress, plus day to day stress, working from home, adjusting to an online class if you haven't taken one before. And this is a hard one. This is a lot of work. So I just wanted to extend some empathy there that I know it's a lot. Um, and I will be gracious with extensions if you ask me or just tell me what's going on. However, I don't want to be a pattern throughout the rest of the course to get a bunch of panicked emails Sunday night. So I just want to encourage you to be managing your time throughout the week, especially the next video that you'll have due. I think it's 15 minutes, and you'll have to write a transcript. So literally writing down what you say and your client says, and it will take a lot of time. So for me personally, these are just a couple of tips that might help. So if I were doing the weekly discussions, I would read, like skim over the case of Ruth, just before I even do the reading for this week. Skim over the case of Ruth, get that in your mind, and then when you're reading about the theory, start to jot down some ideas. So when you're reading about Adlerian this week, start to think, what are her symptoms? How might this apply? How can I kind of do your discussion while you're reading? So I would just do bullet points of what I want to put in my discussion post, and then just turn it into a paragraph, type it up, and you're basically going to be done by the time you're done with the reading. Same for Cry of the Soul and the other texts that you're reading. Just do it as you go. It'll save you a lot of time. Second, I would also, for me personally, grading is going to get, obviously the first 2 weeks, there's nothing much to grade. This week, my goal is to get caught up at the end of every week. So by the end of week 3, week 2 grades are all what should be in, and so on, so I don't get behind. So starting tonight, like, I'm going to manage my time by dedicating 2 hours every night for grading. So just as I get it done, I'm going to put it in. For you guys, I would recommend set 2 or 3 hours aside starting Monday and maybe read for the first hour or so, and whatever you like to do, whether it's listen to the lecture by Dr. Schneiders, the PowerPoints, make your own notes, however you do it, but start the reading now. Get things out of the way so then by the end of the week you're not panicked and rushed. Okay, so like weeks we have multiple assignments, start the journal early, start things early. Just do like a couple hours a day, and you should be a lot less bombarded by the end of the week. And I know a lot of you probably are doing that, but I know it's easy with online classes to think, oh, it's due Thursday night, it's due Sunday night, I got time. And then you realize it's more work than you expected. So just some tips there. That's how I would be starting to manage the course, especially as it picks up with some of the self-critique with the next videos and some projects we have coming up. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. You're doing a great job with the discussions. Please keep that up. I can tell you're putting a lot of time and effort. The therapy review. I will get to those as soon as I can. I'm excited to look at them. Again, this is just the first module that you did, so my expectations are not like, I'm not going to be really critical with it. If I say nothing, that means perfect, you're doing good. I'm not going to give a lot of positive critique just to say you did a good job. Like I will in your videos, actual sessions, but for these, if you meet the requirements, I'm going to give you credit. If I have a concern or there's something I thought you could have done better, I'll let you know. Okay, so that's how, no feedback is good for those. And someone else had a question. Oh, yeah, you don't have to use the full 2 minutes for that, just your statement as you would respond as a counselor to that, little snippet of the scenario. So I think I'm trying to cover all the questions as I get them, as I feel like they may apply to everybody. I'll try to do another online office hours. It'll probably be Thursday night again this week. So please bring any questions. And if I think of more information, I'll let you know. I'll probably talk about the next video we'll have to do with the transcript. That's going to be probably the next big concerning thing. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. Keep it at 5 minutes. All right, as always, email me if you have questions. Manage your time well. You guys are doing great. We're going to get through this. Okay, have a good one.